Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Brooke, and yes, my shirt says selfie, but at least it doesn't say hashtag selfie, okay? We're not that low. We're not that much of white trash, okay? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a bunch of different eyebrow products that I own, basically all of my brow products I own, and talking about if I like them, if I don't, and why, or if they're just meh. So yeah, I thought I would just do this video to be kind of helpful to you guys. I have experimented in a lot of different brow products, trying different things, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, seeing the colors that I want in my eyebrows, like a million different things for my eyebrows. If you've been around for a while, you would see the slugs turn into like little butterflies, and that's what we're working with right now. And I'll tell you guys what's in my eyebrows right now. It's super natural today, which I probably should have glammed them up a little bit, but it's okay. So these are only the current brow products I have. I have used some up and I don't have them anymore, so I'm not going to mention those. For the ones I do have, let's talk about them. I have a bunch of brow, like little mini kits, little trios, duos, and stuff, so I will talk about those first. The first one I see is the Brow Kit Shape and Define by Barry M. This was actually a gift to me from my friend Annie in Ireland. I love you so much, Annie. I miss you to pieces. She gave this to me, and it's really good, okay? So this white shade is incredible for highlighting. This gel is great. I love using this with a little angled brush after I have in the Essence Make Me Brow or the Soap and Glory little gel that I'll talk about too. After I use those, I love to put this in. It just kind of finishes the look, and it just looks incredible. So I love that. This shade is really nice if I want to make the tail of my eyebrow like super dark and defined. I just love this. The powders are incredible. The gel is incredible. I don't know how expensive Barry M is over in like Europe and stuff, but if it's not too pricey, I would recommend this. Even if it is pricey, it's worth it. So yeah, this is insane. I love the packaging too. It reminds me of like a little Lorac Pro palette. It's so cute. But this is so good. I love it. Thank you so much, Annie. It's incredible. This is the NYC Browser Brush On Brow Kit in the shade Brunette. This comes with a little white, like clear gel kind of deal. It goes on clear. And then there's just a little brow powder right there. This is pretty good. I feel like I've always said this whenever I talk about this, I can use this powder on blondes, brunettes. I use it on my redhead friend. I can use this honestly on anybody. It just depends on how heavy of a hand you use. And I think there's only one shade that they sell. This is I have nowhere else to swatch. Okay, we'll swatch right here. This is a super soft powder, and it's really great. I don't think I'm going to take this with me to college because I just have so many other things I'm taking, but this is really good, and I would recommend this if you're on a budget, you want to try a brow powder, you don't know where to start, try this. Honestly, basically every single powder I'm talking about in here could be used as an eyeshadow / I probably have used it as an eyeshadow, so multi-purpose products. Another brow duo I have is the City Color Bold Brow. This is in the shade Medium. Honestly, this is not my favorite thing. I love City Color, you guys know that, but first of all, this doesn't like open all the way. It's just kind of awkward. I don't know, it's just like a random thing. This color makes my eyebrows look super dirty. This shade is okay, but honestly, I don't reach for it too often. It's not anything to go crazy over. It is pigmented, but I don't know. The product isn't bad, but you just don't reach for it. You can kind of tell like your feelings on it, you know, like it's not a bad product. It's just I don't really go for it that often. I'd rather use other things. Maybe I'll fall in love with this again, but at the moment, it's not something I'm reaching for. And I just feel like no one has brows that color. I could be so wrong. I'm not a makeup artist, what do I know? But it just looks really dirty. I don't know. Maybe I could try using this on my mom because she's blonde. I'll let you guys know if that looks okay on her. But I just feel like it would look really dirty on somebody. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong once again, but I feel like it's kind of strange that they put in a super like orangey almost shade and then like a super dark shade in a medium kit. I just feel like the colors don't really go. I don't know. I might use this again, and if I do, I'll keep you posted, but at the moment, I'm not reaching for this. This is the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in Blonde. I used so much of this, you guys, back when I did my eyebrows like a maniac, TBT to the slug days, but I don't really use this anymore just because it's blonde and I'm not blonde, but this is a really nice powder. It's technically a duo, but they're such close shades that I always like kind of mix them together. It's a really nice product. I probably will give this to my mom once again because she's blonde and she can use this. Maybe I'll try to do like a brow makeover on her and see what looks best and give it to her, but yeah, I want to get this in my shade because it's a really pretty powder, but at the same time, I don't really need that right now, so kind of a waste of my money, but I did use a lot of it when I got it, and when I was using it, it has a huge dent, but I haven't really used it recently because I realized my eyebrows aren't blonde. This is the Revlon Brow Fantasy, the dark blonde shade. It comes with a pencil and a gel. The pencil was nice, but it is very, very stiff. So I feel like if you have absolutely no eyebrows, this might be okay because it won't be ripping out the hairs, but at the same time, what if it rips out like little baby hairs? I don't know. I feel like this is too stiff to really work with. The shade is wrong once again for me, but I actually like using this gel sometimes. I haven't used it recently, but I did like to use it because it's kind of like a super light brown shade. I know it says dark blonde, but it does look kind of light brown. And I would like to use this when maybe I made my eyebrows a little bit too dark. I would put this gel on and it would kind of lighten them up a little bit. But yeah, I wouldn't really recommend the pencil side. I just think it is too stiff. But the gel is pretty nice, so I don't know. It's kind of up to you if you want to try it, but I like the gel. The pencil is a little bit too hard. This is a Soap & Glory Archery Sculpting 2-in-1 Brow and Setting. Okay, so this is a little pencil, kind of like a crayon twist-up kind of deal. I will just swatch it right here. This is a very, very, very hard pencil. I don't know if I have a bad one or what. The color is perfect for me, and it has like a soft little angle. It's kind of like a little triangle shape, similar to the Anastasia Brow Definer. And it comes with this gel. This gel is crazy, you guys, okay? This will hold your brows for days. It's like a little clear gel. This is in the shade Brown and Out. Okay, this pencil, it's very, very, very hard, and it kind of clumps up on itself. I wouldn't recommend this. I want to use it up because I feel like it's just already so dry. I don't want to roll it all the way up because I feel like it'll just crack and break out. But how I use this one is I'll just draw like a line right in the beginning of my eyebrows where like the hair is kind of sparse, and then just like brush up with a spoolie, and that kind of makes a super, super soft brow. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this. I thought I liked it in the beginning, but I don't know if mine is just going bad or what. Like, super quickly, I've had this for like a month, but the pencil's super hard. I wouldn't recommend this, but if you can find one that's like a super soft pencil, it's nice, but it's just like tearing out my eyebrows. This is the Benefit Bravo Conditioning Primer. Basically, it's a little like rubberized tip that you can just brush in through your eyebrows before you apply any product. This is good. I really do like it, and I feel like it gives my eyebrows like a very nice starting point. I don't know why, like when I brush them with a spoolie, it doesn't look as good as when I brush them with this. So maybe after I finish the product in here, I'll just keep this to brush them out, but I wouldn't buy this. I got this actually for free at Ulta, and it's good. I like it. I just don't think it's worth it for me to buy. It does have like eyebrow conditioners in it and stuff, but I don't know. I just haven't noticed a difference, and I basically use it every time I do my eyebrows, unless if I'm, you know, doing like a drugstore makeup look like how I did today. Really good, but I wouldn't buy it. I just think since I'm a college student and, you know, the money I make is very precious to me. I mean, money that anyone makes is precious, but you know what I mean. So like, I don't want to spend my money on an eyebrow primer. I don't know. Let me know if you tried this and if like you swear by it. It's good. I'm not knocking it. It's just not something I would buy again. I actually just talked about this in a video I filmed today, so I don't know if you guys have already seen that. Probably have. This is the NYX eyebrow marker in Deep. I won't talk about this too much. This is really, really nice. No one talks about this product. No one, and it's so good. So I swatched it. Oh, I've already swatched it since the other video, but those are 2 swatches of it. Yay. This is great if you have a little bit of a sparse eyebrow area in the beginning of your eyebrows. This fakes the look of hair, or if you have kind of anywhere that you have sparse areas. Honestly, it's really, really nice, and it just makes it look thick and full, and I love that look. So really would recommend this. It is probably like around $10, so it's not cheap, but it's not crazy expensive. Yeah, I love this. I've had mine for a while and it hasn't dried out yet, so that's pretty great. I really, really enjoy this, so I would recommend this if you maybe want something to look natural but full and defined but not too defined, like a pencil. This is great. I feel like when you hear the word marker, you're probably like, oh my god, Sharpie. It's not a Sharpie, don't even worry about it. It's beautiful. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Brow Pencil in Blonde Moments. This is once again the stage of my life when I thought I was a blonde. Let's talk about it later. I never dyed my hair blonde, by the way. I was always brunette, just would buy blonde products, it's fine. This is what it looks like. It looks green. Yeah, it does. So I wouldn't recommend this, honestly, for a blonde. It looks like a puke color, vomit. I don't enjoy that. Yeah, so I wouldn't recommend this product. It is so cheap, and I actually have a few unopened ones because I thought I loved it so much and I could never find it in stores. Probably none of the stores wanted to sell it because it was that gross. This never really sets. It's kind of always like a sticky, tacky texture. I wouldn't recommend this, honestly, even if you find your perfect shade. I don't know. If you have a lot to do like sculpting wise in the front of your eyebrows where they're really sparse, like for me that's kind of my issue, this looks way too intense. Maybe if you just want to kind of throw this in randomly in your eyebrows with the actual hair, it's okay. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend just putting this in the beginning of your eyebrows. It's too much, I think. For me at least, and it doesn't set, so it could like smear at any second probably. You maybe have like your perfect shade in this and you want to just set your eyebrows. This is nice because it is kind of like a gel almost, because it is kind of sticky. Maybe you could use it for that, but if you're a blonde, I really wouldn't recommend the blonde shade. It's just gross. We're winding down to the last few products here. This is the BH Cosmetics Flawless Brow Trio Brow Defining Kit. This is in the shade medium. I like this, but these two shades are not medium. They are so deep. So I can only use this one, and I do use it often. I'm taking this with me to college. I genuinely do enjoy this, but I don't know why some of these kits in the shade medium are like either super light or super dark. Like they're dark, must be black. People do have black eyebrows, I know, but still, like these are way too dark to be like the medium shade. I don't know, but I can only use this one, and it's a nice shade. I like it. It's a nice powder. But yeah, I just can't get over that. All these mini brow palettes have like the same packaging. It's like black, small. Have you noticed that? I have. This is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit in Light. I only use this shade right here. This is like a brow gel. I really like this. I basically do the same kind of thing with the Soap and Glory pencil as I do with this. I'll put it in kind of in the beginning and just like feather it out. It's so pretty. This shade right here is a beautiful eyeshadow for my crease. I know like if you're blonde you could get a lot of use out of this, but I use it as an eyeshadow. I like this. This is $3. Super great. I would recommend this a lot. I can't believe I can get away with wearing this palette on my eyebrows because I do have like dark eyebrows, I would say, but this is a perfect shade for me. I do want to mention this, but I have not really used this at all. This is the Essence of Beauty Brow Color. I don't even know the shade it's in, doesn't even say. This was once again something my mom had and gave to me. So yeah, I don't think I've even tried this yet, but I would probably just use this shade down here. It seems to be pigmented. No, it doesn't. What? It seems to be decently pigmented. But I don't know, it seems a little warm, so maybe I'll just like toss this since she gave it to me and she didn't want it anymore. Maybe I'll just throw it away. I don't know. I'll let you guys know if I, you know, fall in love with this or something, but I don't think I will. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Oh my god, the queen of eyebrows, am I right? So I love the spoolie on this side. That's like honestly why I keep this around in my life. Mine is in the shade dark brown. I really don't use this all that often, honestly. I don't know if this is like my eyebrow shade or not. I'm not really all that sure. Pencils kind of scare me, so I don't really use them that often. But when I do use this, I'll just use it to extend the tail of my eyebrow, which I haven't been doing too often, but this eyebrow spoolie is insanely incredible. People were talking about it as being like, it's so magical, and I was always like, it's a spoolie for your eyebrows. Like, I don't get it. You don't get it until you try it, and once you try it, you totally do. So, this is so great. I probably will keep this around as like a brush after I finish off the product, or maybe even just buy one, because mine has snapped off so many times. I've had to hot glue it 1,000,001 times, but yeah, they do sell this as a brush. I would recommend the brush. The product is fine. I'm not like falling over for it, but it's okay. And my last two products are so similar, I thought I would just talk about them together. This is the Essence Make Me Brow in the shade 2, and this is the Soap and Glory Archery Volume Boost Brow Fiber Gel in the shade Talk of the Brown. So the Essence one, I would say, is a lot more natural. It doesn't look so sculpted as the Soap and Glory one does. This one is very intense. You actually get a lot more product in the Essence one. This is $3. I think Soap and Glory is like 23 maybe. So I would recommend probably the Essence one a little bit more. The spoolie and the Soap and Glory is a little bit softer. Basically dupes for each other, honestly. This is what I have in my eyebrows today. It's probably the cheapest product here in this video, but I actually just filmed a drugstore makeup tutorial with this. And my eyebrows look very nice. They look natural, they look slightly defined, nothing too crazy though. I like it. Soap and Glory is great, don't get me wrong, but this is very pigmented. It is kind of liquidy compared to the Essence one, where that one is a little bit less liquidy, more like an actual gel. This one's more like a cream almost, and sometimes when I'm doing my eyebrows, they get a little bit too intense, but I can just easily brush it out, something too crazy. So I like them both, but I think I'll just repurchase the Essence one and save my money. So guys, those are all of my eyebrow products that I own, I'm pretty sure. So let me know in the comments below what you use for your eyebrows, if you like it, if you don't, give me your thoughts. I hope you guys liked the video and found it helpful. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, I would say. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe, comment, thumbs up, and all that jazz. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, I love you.